Hi everybody, it's Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today I have the second part of the OPI Fall 2024 collection, Mega Metallic Mix. This is the Infinite Shine portion. In my last video I went over the 12-piece regular line, and today I have the 9-piece Infinite Shine line to show you. Different colors from the regular line, and yeah, I think we'll just jump right in, get the camera turned around, jump right in. All right, so like I said, this is Fall 2024 OPI Mega Metallic Mix Collection Infinite Shine Edition. I have the regular line up in my last video. You can check that out. And so up first here we have pretty gold one called 2000 carats. I don't have any official descriptions or anything, but we will just get in and take a look at these. On my swatch wheel I already have 1 coat and 2 coats painted. I'm not sure that these would need a 3rd coat, but we will go ahead and put one on here live for you. But here's 2000 carats. There it is in 1 coat. Here it is in 2 coats. That 2nd coat does not change the color on this one at all. And these actually went on the swatch wheel quite a bit better than the regular line. The regular line was pretty streaky in the first coats, but these Infinite Shines seem to go on a bit smoother. So let's go ahead and put on a 3rd coat here. So with metallic polishes, like I said in the last video, they are known for brush strokes. So you will just want to try and paint carefully and keep it going straight. That way if you do end up with brush strokes, they are at least straight and not messy looking. So here's 24 carats in 1 coat and 2 coats. I am gonna, at the end, if I remember, I'm gonna show you a little tip for getting rid of brush strokes. If you don't like that when you have them, you can use it with metallic polishes or any polishes that leave brush strokes behind. Hopefully I'll remember to do that for you. And I did stamp all of these also, and I'll just go through at the end and show you the stamping possibilities of these too, instead of doing it during the swatches here. So here's 24 carats in 1 coat and then 3 coats. Gorgeous. I don't even really see brush strokes that badly on these like I did on the regular line ones. So that is nice. And up next is this pretty kind of mocha brown color. And this one is called Stellar Tips. And it looks to be just kind of like a bronzy brown. Here, that one is on the swatch wheel right here in 1 coat and 2 coats. Again, it didn't really change it up very much on that 2nd coat. These might actually be 1 coaters if you like that. But I usually will go in for the 2nd coat on most things. So here goes the 3rd coat of Stellar Tips from OPI. This is a very pretty one. So if you watched yesterday's video of the regular line, you might think that this looks kind of similar to one from that one, and it is a little bit similar. Here's Stellar Tips in 1 coat and 3. If I pull out yesterday's swatch wheel, this one is similar to, let's see where I started. This one is similar to Millennium Mocha, which is this one right here. Millennium Mocha, let me make sure I got the right one. It's this one right here. Millennium Mocha is a little bit more, when I built that up into the 3 coats, it's a little bit browner this new one, Stellar Tips, is has a little bit of like a rosy kind of shimmer type of thing in it. So they're a little bit similar. It looks a little closer in the 1 coat of Millennium Mocha to the 3 coats of Stellar Tips. But once you get it built up 3 coats each, it is a little bit different. Yesterday's was just a little bit more brown. All right, and then up next, third one in the Infinite Shine portion of Fall 2024. This one is called Sheen's All That. And this just looks like a pretty kind of rose gold kind of a color. Very pretty. And here's that one on the swatch wheel in 1 coat and 2. This one does still have quite a bit of brush strokes left behind after that 2nd coat. So let's see how the 3rd coat does. These do seem to have really nice formulas. The yesterday's did also. They apply very nicely. So this one might also look familiar to one from yesterday regular line video, but here is Sheen's All That in 1 coat and 3 coats. Give you a bottle shot here. So this one was similar to Supernova Pearl from yesterday. And that is this one here. This is the regular line, Supernova Pearl, 1 coat and 3 coats. And then here is today's. Today's is a little bit pinker. It's a little similar, but today's is a bit more pink, whereas yesterday's a little bit of mocha kind of a color in there. So similar, but not very much the same at all. All right, number 4 in the Infinite Shine. This one is called Lip Pink Battle. And this is just a pretty kind of a berry pink color. And here that one is in 1 coat and 2 coats. Again, most of these are not really changing color-wise between the 1st and the 2nd coats. Let's see if I can get my light. It's not really changing color between that 1st and 2nd coat. So let's go in and put on a 3rd coat. So here it is, Lip Pink Battle in 1 coat and 3 now. Very pretty. Rose kind of a color. There's that one. And number 5 in this Infinite Shine portion is called Deja Rouge. And this is a bit of a brighter, kind of like a magenta pink kind of color, or a deep rose maybe. Here that is on the swatch wheel in 1 coat and 2 coats. You can see these don't have nearly the amount of brush strokes as the regular line one did after that 2nd coat. So, put on our 3rd coat of Deja Rouge. I like this one. It's very pretty. There that is in 1 coat and then 3 coats. So I think as far as brush strokiness, these win over the regular line. I think the regular line is maybe a little bit more fall looking, although we are getting into some of the darker colors after this blue one. But so I guess it depends on what you like. This one here is called Millenum. The names are just as bad between Infinite Shine and regular. This is a pretty, pretty blue. Here that one is in 1 coat and 2 coats. Again, looks almost identical between those two. So let's put on a third. And like I said, I think the formulas are probably good enough. You wouldn't need a 3rd coat, but I like to just show you live kind of how they apply. So that's why I'm doing the 3rd coats. But this is a beautiful kind of maybe sort of like a Caribbean blue, or I don't know, it looks like it has a bit of like a green shimmery kind of bit going through there. This is Millennium in 1 coat and then 3. And up next is another pretty darker brown kind of color. And this one is called Surrealicious. And yeah, just sort of looks like a dark mocha with some silver. The metallic bits lend a bit of a silver. And here that one is in 1 coat and 2. Paint on a 3rd coat here. So there it is, 1 coat and 3 coats. And this was, get it the right direction here, Surrealicious. It's a pretty one also. Up next we have a dark charcoal gray. And this one is called Fun Metal. Just a really pretty charcoal gray color. And here's that one in 1 coat and 2 coats. Paint on a 3rd coat here. I like this one better than the plain silver from the regular line. I think this one is a little bit more interesting. There it is in 1 coat and 3, and it is called Fun Metal. And the last one, somebody commented in yesterday's video of the regular line, I wish there was a green in these frosty collections. So here you go. This one is called Cosmo Money. Just a pretty kind of a huntery green, again with that silver metallic going through it. And here that is in 1 coat and 2 coats. Go ahead, put on a 3rd coat. So there it is. Very pretty green called Cosmo Money. All right. Let's go through and I'll show you the stamping really quick. Just like yesterday's, I did this quick and dirty. So I wasn't trying to center them. I wasn't trying to make it look nice. I just wanted to see if they would stamp and what the stamping would look like. Today I went ahead and did them over black and the natural color. So just to show you what it could look like either way. So here is 2000 carats stamped. All of these stamp very well. That is just an added bonus. And then we have stellar tips. Very pretty, kind of a rose gold in the stamping color. And then we move on to Sheen's All That. Pretty kind of pale pink. But it does have that metallic feel to it. It's nice and shiny, especially there over the black. And then we move on to Lip Pink Battle. Very nice stamper. And then we have Deja Rouge. This one is very pretty stamped. And then the blue, oops, sorry about that. The blue is Millenum. Get in the camera. Another fantastic stamper. And then this kind of a mocha silvery brown, Surrealicious. Got a little bit of the blue from the other one on there, so just ignore that, but otherwise it did stamp very nicely. This pretty charcoal fun metal, also stamped very nicely. And last but not least, this pretty green one, Cosmo Money, also stamped really, really well. So just to look, this was yesterday's regular line swatch wheel, and here's today's. So there's not a whole lot. I showed you the two that were the closest, but there's not a whole lot of you know, repeated colors at all as we go through here. These were the two that were somewhat similar. Yesterday's here that I'm shaking was Supernova Pearl, and today's Sheen's All That. Those are not too far off, but just a little bit more pink to the Infinite Shine. We've got like the golds, don't really match up. There wasn't even a green yesterday. We got just the plain silver from the regular line, and then this charcoal gray. I prefer that one over the regular silver. The blues are quite different. Here are the blues. This one is gorgeous though. Look at that glow. I bet that would be very pretty with a matte top coat also. And then the kind of brighter pinks are not really similar. Yesterday's started out pink, but it turns a little bit more red as you build up to the 3 coats. And today's stays pretty much pink there, just to show you that one. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of even closeness between the two lines, so you can pick and choose which ones you like. I feel like these have less brush strokes for the most part. Seems like they're drying down pretty nicely. Like this one, I can't even see any. The blue does show a little bit. But yeah, for the gray, I don't see any. The green has just a little. So this one seems like, and the first coats are a lot nicer too, at least from painting on the swatch wheel. So I told you I would give you just a little tip. Hopefully I can make this work on camera. So if you get brush strokes from yesterday, this is yesterday's swatch wheel, and the worst one for leaving brush strokes was Supernova Pearl, which is this one right here. This is it in 3 coats, and this was about the worst one for brush strokes. So if you don't like the brush strokes, just take a little makeup sponge, and I have Supernova Pearl right here. It's from yesterday's regular line, and see if I can do this. So we're gonna just take some of the polish, put it on your makeup sponge, and then we're just gonna sponge this on. I'll probably make a mess and get on the other ones that are around it. You just sort of sponge it on here. And then you do away with the brush strokes. And you can just top coat that, and no more brush strokes. And you can use this with any streaky polish. It doesn't, or brush strokey polish. It doesn't have to just be chrome or metallic polishes. I've used it before with even some multi-chromes will sometimes leave brush strokes behind. So just a little tip, just a regular old makeup sponge, or probably a kitchen sponge would work also. And so yeah, here is the Infinite Shine portion again. Very pretty colors. I think if I had to pick favorites, I really kind of like this kind of pinky bronzy kind of color. This one is also very pretty. It's like a rose, I don't know, it's just the rose metallic, very pretty. I like all the pinks. I like this one and this one, the blue. I think I like this, it's hard to say. There's some from yesterday that I do really like, the regular line. But I think overall, looking between the two, if I could only buy one collection or the other and I had to get all of whatever collection I choose, I think I would maybe choose the Infinite Shine. I think that the brush strokes are better in this one, and I'm not a big fan of brush strokes myself. And, you know, the colors are still just very, very pretty. So just to give you another look, this was yesterday's. This is the regular line. You can watch the whole video. I have it posted. It'll be the video right before this one if you go into my line. I really love this one from yesterday. This was called Liquid Fire. Look at how beautiful that is. So that was the regular line that I just showed you. Here is the Infinite Shine. And I think that's all I have to show you here. So let us turn the camera around and we'll finish this up. All right, so what did you think? Here is Infinite Shine. All these beautiful colors. Just to show you, next to, this was the regular lineup from yesterday. Came and see me behind this Big Daddy swatch wheel here. But these are the ones I showed you today. Gorgeous. I'm loving this glowy blue. Look how pretty that is. And the pink. And the pink. I do feel like I said yesterday's is a little bit more fall, especially, you know, there in the middle, all those golds and browns and that gorgeous Liquid Fire. But I don't know. I like them both. I like that I do wish OPI would not do 2 separate collections, but I do like that if they're gonna do 2 separate collections, at least they're not duping themselves between them for the most part. So that is a good thing. But yeah, there it is. OPI Fall 2024. I can't believe it's already almost fall, but like I said yesterday, I'm ready for it. It is so hot here in California. But yeah, let me see if I can show you what I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but here's the one that I sponged on. You can see no more brush strokes. That's a nice tip. So yeah, Fall 2024 Mega Metallic Mix. I have to look at it every time I say it. That's a tough one to remember. But OPI Infinite Shine, they have the 9-piece Infinite Shine I showed you today, the 12-piece regular line I showed yesterday if you want to check that out. But otherwise, I thank you for being here. Let me know in the comments what you think of OPI, fall collections in general, not just OPI, but metallic polishes, whatever's on your mind. I would love to hear from you and interact with you through the comment section. So look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for stopping in and checking out my video. And for now, I will say goodbye.